We are so back.
Hold up, this is bigger than this podcast. Do you have an iPhone?
Yes.
Okay, but you don't have an Apple Watch.
No, I'm doing the Garmin.
Are you going to get an Android phone?
No,
Okay,
it does.
right.
Yeah, we can get into it later.
We are so back. First of all, sorry, guys. I know
We're sorry.
Yeah, we're sorry.
We're sorry.
You know, I really kind of screwed myself on all this because I really wanted my 100th episode to be like a banger. Now we can't miss anything because I kind of know what I want to do for the 100th episode. So we have to do it every week until then. Okay.
What episode is this?
97.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Yeah, 97. A lot's been going on. That's why there was no pod. Sometimes life gets in the way, but here we are. We're doing the damn thing.
Here we are.
So what's going on with your watch?
No, okay,
You're running now.
Yeah. Ever
Nice.
since I went to the vet, and the vet was like, hey, Nala's losing some muscle in her legs. I obviously changed her food. You recommended me the Fresh Pet, so I'm doing that. Cooking it up in the skillet with the whole
Wait, you
egg.
cook it?
I warm it up with like a skillet.
It's cold Fresh Pet.
Yeah,
dude. I'm
no,
not
dude,
cooking.
I do.
Fresh
Gets
Pet.
cold Fresh Pet.
I do coconut oil, some salmon oil, then I saute it, and then I do a whole egg, and then I give her a nice warm
Christian's taking a
dish.
bite here and there. Nice.
So I do that for food, but then like 2 weeks went by, and I still wasn't like, I was walking her every day, but like that's not like pushing her.
I saw in Heidi's recent vlog, she had to feed Nala, and she just scooped cold food into the bowl.
Yeah, but she way prefers it when I feed her.
Obviously.
Yeah. So
Okay.
now we're doing minimum 30-minute jog every day, 10 days in a row. Day 10, just finished it. So this watch is kind of motivation for me to do the running and the jogging.
30 minutes of running a day, or one
why?
30-minute run?
One 30-minute jog a
Is
day.
that better than an Apple Watch?
What is it? What is it?
It's a Garmin watch, and this is I feel like such a poser because this is like the Mac Daddy Garmin watches.
How much is that?
It's like $500.
That's much like the.
I know, but
No,
the thing
it's
is,
more
there's
than
way there for what I do. I'm not even running like sub 10-minute miles yet, so there's like I don't deserve this watch.
Wait, you
but
can't run a.
I can, but I want to jog for. I want to keep my heart rate between 135.
What does that
150.
watch do? The Apple Watch doesn't do.
It's just way more accurate for steps, sleep, readiness.
Is it really, or you just like saw this on TikTok?
No, it really is.
I'm gonna look this up. 'Cause I feel like it's.
I was
not.
a
Yeah,
big-
but like a 2% accuracy that doesn't matter. Like
I was a big Fitbit guy because it did steps really well, right, and sleep score. But this one just does everything fitness super well, and I don't have to. I can get my notifications, but I'm not texting people back.
I
on it.
appreciate that. Yeah, I don't like that when I'm working out and stuff. Not that I work out, but when I was working out, that I would get like text message on my watch. I feel like it takes away from the.
Yeah, and I can like dismiss it. I can, but when I go running around, it keeps your pace and does like the, all that kind of stuff. So I ran my fastest mile today at
what is it?
10 minutes and 12 seconds.
Was it
Were
with
you
Nala?
trying?
With Nala.
Nala
yeah.
did a 10?
Yeah.
Nice.
But I'm doing it with like I could run a sub 10, but then I'll be gassed, my heart rate be super high. I'm not trying to lose muscle mass.
Christian,
So I'm trying to keep my heart rate under 150.
Hold up. Are you running a 10 because Nala's slowing you down, or is Nala faster than
Well,
you
I
are?
want to keep the same pace for all 30 minutes.
But is Nala waiting on you, or are you waiting on Nala?
I'm kind of waiting on Nala
Okay.
sometimes.
All right.
But I wouldn't be able to go much quicker.
Yeah.
Christian, without just directly making fun of you, I want you to know that a
I know
10-minute
you're
mile
yeah.
is
That's
so
terrible.
slow.
That's why I'm working on it.
So slow.
That's why I'm working on
I
it.
actually don't know.
No. Actually, it's not bad. But for you,
Yeah.
being this guy,
Yeah, no, I know.
I think I could break 10.
That's also why I'm doing it, to be honest.
I have long strides. I can walk like a 60-minute mile, I think.
I ran a 6:20 mile with dude.
When I'm doing the pacing and I'm like doing a fast walk, it says like 18 minutes pace. But if I'm like jogging at like a pretty slow, it's like 14-minute pace. So it's really not that big. Of a difference.
I'll give you a tip that I found when I ran twice. I ran like a 7:20 and then I wanted to beat it and I did like 6:20. It was just to prove to my employee that I could run really fast.
Wait, you went from a 7:20 to a 6:20 on like a
That's
one-day
wild.
improvement? You were like, I'm going to go a little faster this time?
Actually, yeah, I want to tell the story.
Okay.
So I randomly was talking to my employee, Nick, who's like big into running, and he's always talking about running. This is like 2 years ago. I have a video of documentation of all this.
I've seen it.
So I was basically like, dude, how fast do you think I could run a mile? He's like, well, for someone who doesn't run, like it would be impressive if you ran like a sub 8-minute mile. And I go, oh, I could definitely run. Because I was like, I know I was fast back in school. I was like, I know I could run under 8. He's like, well, if you don't run, like it might be difficult. I was like, bro, like absolutely. So like the next day, I just fasted, took dude, ran, time, put it on my app, whatever, found like the mile, filmed it all, and it was like 7:20. And And I bring it back to, I was like, bro, 720. He's like, oh, that's actually really impressive. I was like, yeah, I think I could probably break under 7 if I tried again. And he goes, I don't think you could shave 20 seconds off. I was like,
You shaved a minute off?
Almost a minute, yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
No, I'm not even like try to gas. I'm just not.
I'll tell you a secret. If you want to progress in running, this is what I do, is make a playlist, but not like a whole running playlist. Like, you want to make a playlist of songs that are the exact length for that playlist of like the goal you're trying to achieve. So then when you're running to these songs, you know that like, okay, like when I get to this song, I only have like if I need to finish before the song ends so I can hit this time. So like it almost allows you to pace yourself.
Yeah, I'm improving. I'll say that every day. So that's good. Nala's improving.
That's all you can do.
Because Nala she couldn't even do 10 minutes straight when we started. Now she's like, at the pace we're going, she's going all 30. So that's good.
Well, I might join you because there's no fucking gyms in Fulshire, Texas. So I have nothing to do.
Joe has officially moved.
I have officially moved, and I'm telling you right now, there's a LA
how's
Fitness.
That been?
I love it. There's just no gym. I didn't think about that until I moved out there.
You've been in your house a week?
Yeah. I've been living there for 5 days.
You got like the Wi-Fi?
Yeah, we're good. I'm like moved.
Is it true what they say that home is where you make it?
I do like to see home.
When are we going to go see Joe's house?
I keep trying.
Let me set up
he
the
keeps
movie room
making
so
up
I can do, like, a movie night.
excuses.
Why don't you go after this?
It's kind of far, but
I mean,
it's like
I don't think he
35
wants us
minutes
to
from here.
go.
I don't think he wants.
No,
us
I'd
to
love
either.
you to come. It's just, I mean, I don't have anything to do right now. Like, you're just gonna sit around and watch TV, you know?
Just want to see the house.
Yeah, I want to get like a pool table in the movie room, so there's like stuff to do, you know? Right. But no, there's one LA Fitness. It's like 15 minutes away. No basketball court, no second floor. It's the smallest. I don't even know how it's an LA Fitness. I feel like it's a fake LA Fitness. I don't know what it is.
Are you regretting moving so far away from everyone?
It's not that far.
You just said.
No, it's far to like drive out there to look at it and come back. It's 30 minutes from here. No, it's the same amount of time I was already driving. And my drive to work is half of what it used to be. And I have a house. It's a nice house. I like it.
I know you kind of, I mean, you had a house when you bought the house that like you from your dad.
Yeah.
And then you moved in the apartment. But
this is really my first house.
Has it? Yeah, that's what I would consider it. Have you like had the experience? Like, is it like, do you feel prideful? Like being like, I fucking bought a house.
No, I'm like, this is fucking expensive. I've spent well over 10 grand this week on shit that I don't even want.
Like what?
My garage floor coating. Didn't realize how much that shit was. A little speckle bullshit. That's like
It was like the
$2,500.
Oreo color.
I did dark. I did dark gray and black. Water softener, another $2,500. But you got to have that. Otherwise, your fixtures get all white and limestoney and shit.
Blinds, real expensive.
Blinds were $5 grand to just the back of the house. But you got to do all your blinds. Yeah, I thought I was going to move in and like buy a movie room and like the pool table and shit. No.
Bro, especially
I've spent money on shit that I don't want. And now I'm broke.
You get in there too and you realize you're like, oh, I need towels for every bathroom.
Yeah.
I need like trash cans for every bathroom. I need soap for every, like it's like all these tiny things you don't think about.
Ceiling fans. Crazy to me that a house in Texas did not come with ceiling. Yeah.
We had to buy those.
No ceiling
a
fans
good
in my
brand,
house.
Minka Air. It's
I
what have
got
in my
a
house.
Fanimation, but also good. But you're $300 a fan. I'd buy 4 fans. It's $1,200. Like I've spent so much money this fucking week, and I haven't even like started on furniture.
You got to get someone to install the fans.
I did. Yeah, I'm not.
Well, you got to get someone to come
retard.
fix,
I can do my
and
own
you got to
fans.
come fix the shaky fans that Joe installed.
Not gonna lie, my fan in my bedroom is making a ticking noise at night, and it's driving me crazy. So I'm gonna have to get on a ladder later today. But put the cameras up, put the fans in. It's coming together. It's nice. I like it.
Are y'all people that like when something bothers you, you just like keep letting it bother you for like long periods of time? Or you fix
I
it?
heard the fan this morning, and I'll be on a ladder as soon as I get home fixing it. Yeah.
Let me give. I see. I'm the opposite.
Are you a chirpy fire alarm kind of guy?
No.
How long does your fire alarm chirp before you get on a ladder? And
Here's
put a battery
something.
in it?
I have plugs next to my bed for my phone, right?
Yeah.
I went to pull the plug out, and piece of crap Apple. I pulled the plug out, and just the metal piece pulled out, and the metal piece is stuck in the plug, right?
Nice.
Obviously, you can't grab that. You're going to get electrocuted. So I just need to go turn the power off, pull it out.
Yeah.
It has been probably 6 months, and there'll be times where like my phone will have 10% battery, and I'll go get a plug and plug it in the bathroom. And Taylor's like, "Why don't you just fix the thing?" I was like, "No, I'm gonna get to it like tomorrow."
Just this morning, my cord in my phone, the charger, bent. Like it's bent now. And I'm thinking about it nonstop. I'm gonna change it as soon as I get home and just throw away that cord.
Christian has a Texas assistant. Like, go get me a new cord. bring to my house plug in.
No, I'm trying to actually, honestly, ever since I've been 35, I've been really trying to be like, it's gonna sound dumb, but I've been like consciously trying to improve like things that I know that like I delay and put off, and even simple things like we'll finish dinner or something, and like I'll go to put something in the sink, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna like clean this later. And I'm like, Max, why don't you just clean it right now? And then I'll like give dude his Frosty Pot. And I always like throw the lid of it like on the edge of the island, but I'm like, why don't I throw it away right now?
Yeah. I'm getting better too.
I'm going all out on the new house. A guy came yesterday and was like, hey, it's $50 to do your yard. We'll do it once every other week.
Yes,
and
you
I
should
was
do
like,
that.
no, I'm doing it myself.
Oh my God.
I'm buying a lawnmower.
No.
I'm buying an edger.
They will.
I'm gonna edge myself, dude.
I was trying to
you
make
wear
some
it?
jokes.
You guys would be so proud of me because you were saying like you're maturing. You know how mature I just got?
Tell me.
I bought 5 tickets to go see The Joker 2.
Apparently, it's terrible.
Terrible. So I didn't want. I told the family, hey, getting terrible reviews.
You returned them?
So I returned the tickets. I went on my phone, went through the whole process, and got my $95 back.
Yeah.
Old me would have never. I just wouldn't have gone.
Yeah, no.
I don't know.
Like
if
2 weeks ago, you.
That's a
wouldn't.
big deal for me, bro.
That's yeah.
I've matured a long
Where's
time
my
ago.
claps?
Because that's wasted money.
I'm excited about it.
You know what? I applaud you, bro.
Thank you,
Dude,
bro.
when I
Thank
told
you.
he wanted a Raptor R, and I found one for him, and I sent you the price, and you're like, no, it's too expensive. I don't need a car. And at that point, I was like,
He's changing.
yeah, you're a changed man. Yeah, I'm gonna do my own grass, dude. I'm excited about it. I'll probably do it like twice, and
Stupid.
then
Stupid.
when like one of my bushes is already dying.
Joe, I pay $40.
Yeah, it's not about I think I want the pride of like I'm doing my grass. It gives me something to do on a Saturday morning. Because I'm also in the old age. I'm 30 now.
Did you mow grass when you were growing up?
Yeah, all the time. But I had a riding mower. I'm gonna have a push
so did
mower
I.
now. I wake up now at like fucking 7, no matter what. It doesn't matter what I do. So I have nothing to do. So like if I wake up on Saturday at 7, I either go play video games for 4 hours or I go take care of the yard work.
I think y'all are 7. I'm like an 8 to 8:15. If I have nothing to wake up for, 8.
Yeah, I don't know
You
what's
guys are in
happening
the
recently.
7s.
I want
Text me
to
at
dive
7.
deeper into this.
Yeah.
What do you think is more fun, mowing the lawn or playing video games?
No, it's just like it gives me something to do that I'm like excited. I don't know. I got a Blackstone, dude. Best fucking investment of my life. It's a
cooktop,
hibachi
right?
grill outside. I made eggs on it the other day. I'm gonna make some fried rice probably tomorrow.
Send me a picture of that.
Oh my god, dude, it's the best.
You got to clean it a lot.
It's so easy to clean. It's so much easier. You make a mess out there, and then you literally just scrape it, wet paper towel, you're done.
Yeah, I want to get that.
Oh, dude, I grill everything now, and you can make like, I'm not even exaggerating. You can probably make 60 chicken breasts at the same time if you wanted to. Like for meal prep, this would be the ultimate
60
thing.
breasts?
Dude. It's huge and it's evenly heated, so you don't have to worry about like one hot spot and one not.
I
Like
definitely want that.
and like pancakes, scrambled eggs, everything. I made bacon on it the other morning.
And it's outside?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want that.
Dude, it's so good. At the new house, it'd be you'd love it.
Yeah.
They make a built-in one too, so if you don't want the pushing
I
one,
can't
you
wait
can
to
just
own
have it
that. Go get my fresh chicken eggs.
and just yeah.
I'm
just
thinking
crack 'em
about
straight on it.
converting the barn into like a little workout area, maybe.
I would.
Yeah.
you
I
have
walked
a 7,000 square
Yeah, no,
foot
but I
basketball
want to
court.
leave the whole court.
Why?
So if I have
We're
kids
not
that want to play
playing-
full court,
What kids are gonna play full court?
just saying like a half court so limiting sometimes.
Okay, I'm gonna send you the.
So
yeah,
you're
dude, I'm gonna
worried
send you
about
Blackstone.
the kids playing basketball in like a decade from now?
Well, I already don't want a whole gym because I'm like, oh, then I'll never go to Alpha Land. Something if I'm gonna do like a littler gym, smaller gym. Maybe
When you
I'll
like
put
you
it
don't like the
outside.
AC, right?
And I think I need some space sometimes. You know.
Just go hide in the barn. Just hang out. Right? Well, yeah, you could put a Blackstone out there. Imagine, when you go to,
Well, I'll put Blackstone right outside.
you know where, like, you go to like Benihana's, right?
Yeah.
Okay, imagine that just on wheels.
Yeah, that'd be
It's that.
amazing.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Did you know Benihana's is owned by
Steve Aoki.
I think it's his dad, or is it just?
No, I think he inherited. I think it was his uncle, and then he inherited all.
Oh my god, I love
Yeah, he's
Benihana's.
rich as fuck,
Hey,
dude.
you were talking about the shitty movie Joker.
I haven't seen the
I
first one
watched-
yet, so
What?
I never saw the first one.
First
no.
one's good.
It's amazing.
Second one not good.
Literally the entire internet
Have
has
y'all
said,
seen it?
No.
Yeah, I'm going off the internet.
Everyone says it's don't go see it.
Okay.
I watched one of the most unique, cool movies on Netflix just came out last night. It's called It's What's Inside. It is filmed. Joe, you would appreciate the way
Taylor
that.
Swift musical.
No, it's this movie where basically like all these people go to this party and there's like this machine this guy has, this technology.
Oh, I saw this.
And they can switch.
Yeah.
They can like I could go into Christian's body and Christian would go into someone else's.
Yeah. It's good.
I would watch it immediately again because you have to pay attention and you're gonna watch it and be like,
I'm gonna watch this as soon as I get back.
it gets kind of confusing at some points because you're like, oh wait, who's in who's okay, that person's in this. But the way that they film it, Joe,
I got to finish. So I watched the Dahmer thing, and now there's
Yeah,
a new
that's
one with these
good.
two brothers that killed their parents.
Oh, bro.
I'm on like episode 2. That shit's nuts.
There's one episode you're gonna see. The Mendes
You already
brothers.
watched it? Yeah.
Yeah, I watched the whole thing where like it's one camera angle the whole time.
Yeah. It's really good. Have you watched it?
It was wild.
No.
Dude, it's good. And like, I did not
need to
expect
watch
that.
it.
Dude, it's gory as fuck. When they start shooting them, I'm like, oh.
You know, were y'all into wrestling as a kid, like WWF?
Oh, yeah.
WWF?
Yeah.
You have to
Vince,
watch.
I already watched it.
Oh,
What?
I'm on episode 4.
Vince McMahon.
The Vince
seen
McMahon. Bro, it is like the best documentary because not only did I not know it's like the entire history of like wrestling.
Yeah.
But there's so much more to the story than you know. Like I'm like halfway, and it's just now getting into like when The Rock came in.
Who's your biggest?
It reminds me of like it kind of I can relate in a lot of ways to like the competition and the.
If you watch WWE, WWF growing up, if you're like in your late
Who's your
20s,
favorite
30s,
wrestler?
Hold on, you got to watch Vince McMahon.
You want to pick one? Fast.
No, there's
Fast. No, you
levels
got to
to
pick
this.
one. Yeah, but who's your
Batista.
favorite?
Batista?
Really? Who's your favorite?
Okay.
Just pick one.
Well, I know I
pick your
have
favorite.
to because I would say Stone Cold.
Okay. Is that
But
it? Okay.
I think the two contenders, the Hardy brothers
No.
No.
dude.
and Scotty 2 Hotty, baby.
No.
No.
Oh, you do
my
the word.
Okay, wait. Who's your second? If you had a second,
I always rooted for John Cena, but like he was too popular. So
Bro, Stone
Batista,
Cold's the best.
I was Triple H and Kane.
terrified of Kane.
Kane and Triple H were the two fucking like I didn't want to. And do the Undertaker though?
Bro, Kane is now a like a
yeah. He's a
governor.
Republican governor. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know-
he's like 7 foot too. He's
Yeah.
huge. Yeah.
I didn't know how much, like how I knew like Hulk Hogan was like a big
How
deal.
big? I didn't know that either.
Bro, he's like
Yeah.
one of the key, you have to watch this documentary
Yeah.
if you liked wrestling. It's so good.
Why didn't apparently wrestling was really big in like China and shit, and Hulk Hogan was like the fucking man over there.
Can you imagine fighting every night? Like that's wild.
And
bro,
in the
those
documentary,
schedules.
they said that they would fight like 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
When the other thing too is like they didn't get like they probably look at like kids nowadays like fuck you because now you have like these TikTok guys that'll make $2 million for an ad. And like Hulk Hogan was probably flying to China for like 10 grand, and it was like if they were that famous now, you make
Bro,
so
it tells a
much more
story
money.
about like when like the NWO came out, like WCW, like all. I just had no idea about the backstory. You have if you're into
Didn't
wrassling.
McMahon get in trouble for something?
yeah, this year.
That's what's crazy is
Okay.
this the documentary. They have to put this disclaimer. They said that it wrapped filming in January of 2024, and then like after they filmed everything,
2023. Oh, like this year.
What,
Yeah.
what did he get in trouble for?
I think it's like
Some
a lot of
Diddy shit?
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah, Diddy shit.
Nice.
Yeah, like some.
Did he do it?
Man, it's wild.
All right.
You know what's wild with that
Tell me.
Diddy thing? I did a stupid reel with like the baby oil, right? It was like the
Right.
Diddy
I
one.
saw that.
And I didn't mean anything by it, but then I got an email at the same day that I watched the Mendez Brothers, the Monster Show. You've seen it, right?
No,
Oh, okay. So, I mean,
Did
it's
you watch the Dahmer one?
like first 2 episodes.
Really good. Yeah,
I know,
watch
I need
it.
it,
Yeah.
like a little self-reflect because I got an email from somebody who's like offended by the reel, and instead of being and I think that if I didn't watch the Mendez episode where like it's just one camera angle and it's super intense and like it's all about like these two guys that
Yeah, no, I know what it's about. Yeah.
so I like literally responded back. I was like I took it off my page. I was like,
was it an email that was like
I know, but
hold,
like
hold on? Was it an email that was like a quick little thing, or was it like a story?
No, it was like a longer one, and it was from someone who had never like watched for years, but never like reached out or anything. But they felt the need to on that one. So, but I really think like because of that show, the Mendez one, it made me like see that perspective. So I like took it down.
I get it. I just feel like someone's going to be offended by everything you post. And if you do it once, then you got to do it for everybody. And next thing you know, you can't post shit.
Yeah, but bro, like that when you see
I
the episode,
get, no, I know,
you'll
I
be
know,
like,
I know.
Damn.
But I'm just saying something will always trigger somebody. So
yeah,
it's just like,
yeah. So that happened.
so you got to lean into it, dude.
you just
No,
gotta,
I mean, that was the thing, right? Remember in middle school and shit, when you like say your mom joke to someone, they'd be like, oh, my
Yep.
mom died. And it was like you had two avenues here. You'd be like, good. Or you'd be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Because it's like if you said, oh my God,
the
you're so
problem
sorry.
is I know
like,
exactly what you're talking about.
yeah, right? Like you had to either lean into it harder, like, oh, that sucks. Or you had to like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
I experienced this one time at a Subway. I was with my friend. I won't say his name, but I was with my friend, and these kids behind somehow randomly started making fun of my friend. And they said, your mom, and his mom actually did die. And he literally turned around. And he's like, my mom died, you asshole. And they literally did the lean into it.
I think you have two options, right? Comedy has no bounds. You gotta lean into it, or you gotta say you're sorry. If you're gonna say you're sorry once, you start saying sorry.
Man.
Yeah.
Hey, something random I want to say. Like every podcast, I try to do like one really thing that I thought was funny, but y'all are like, that was a stupid story.
I have a good one for this one after yours.
Tell first, because I won't
right.
forget.
You have to pick one or the other. Would
So
you?
would you rather?
Would you?
Is this the thing you said you were going to bring?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the okay.
I'm excited.
Would you jack off a gorilla, silverback gorilla? What the fuck? Or teach
That is not where I was
a silverback gorilla to jack you off?
I would jack off. I would absolutely. I would mess around with that monkey's. Yeah, for sure. How do you teach? You'd first have to teach him how not to murder you.
All right, hold up.
So
Devil's
do you
advocate
jack-
here.
Is
Jack him
he
off?
domesticated already?
No.
Wait, you think he's not going to murder you while you're jacking him off?
You're at
He might start to hurt you. Then I go, hey,
you're at the zoo.
it's kind of
You're at the zoo.
okay. You
It's
get
just you. It's late at night.
okay
Why does it be at night?
because you're
You
going
said
there.
no one's
You're
watching.
going there to
All
hang
right.
out with the gorillas. Bro.
Yeah.
Where did you see that?
Oh,
It was I saw it on Instagram.
It's like the horse duck thing.
I'm gonna get a little wild here. There's a small chance this is the best hand job you're ever gonna get in your life. So,
Or he rips it off, bro.
Yeah, no, but there's
Guys,
a chance though.
his hand is like
That's what I'm saying.
this big.
It'd be the first time in
All
history
y'all's
anyone's got a
wieners
big
are
enough
this
hand for
big,
my
bro.
wiener. You know.
What's your answer, Christian?
This is not about me. It's about y'all.
What's the movie where it keeps asking like, "Would you rather?" And when they answer, like, "Gross, I wouldn't."
Okay, I'm going with that. That monkey's
Miscongeniality. I think.
that monkey's doing me.
What are
So
you
you're
doing?
gonna
You
teach him to
Wait,
do
wait,
it
the
to
monkey's
you?
Oh no!
fucking
Wait,
you now?
no, never mind. Never
Wait,
mind.
Max just jumped fucking home.
No, never mind. I'm.
Max, like, it's late at night. No one's around. He can fuck me.
Oh my god.
Huh.
Okay, that is not where I thought that would go.
Well, I think I'd jack him off for the safety of my own wiener.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's a good one.
Yeah.
Anyway, mine is completely not like that. Mine's not a do it. Have you ever?
So a bear.
Yeah. It's porcupine on the outside. Okay. I have this. I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to do something to your significant other that you will have one opportunity to do this at, assuming both people don't see this clip. I'm telling you, the reaction was amazing. It sounds stupid, but everyone should do this. I thought it up last night randomly.
Yeah.
So we have okay. So I can't tell you what I did first. I'm gonna tell you the second part after. Okay, so I'm laying in bed with Taylor. Okay, the lights are off. You know where the story's going.
Max found out the female orgasm is real last night. He discovered it was real.
No. So what you got to do? You repeat after me. You go, hey, do you want to see a magic trick? Okay, to your
In the dark.
In the dark. You got to say, do you want to see a magic trick? Of course they're going to say yes. Who doesn't love seeing a good magic trick? Okay. And you go, okay, repeat after me. Okay. You're saying this, okay? I'm talking. You go, I want to get hot, hot, hot. And they're going to say, I want to get hot, hot, hot. And then you say, I want to get hot, hot, hot. They say, they'll do it again, a higher pitch. And then you go, hot, hot, hot. And they do it again. And you go one more pitch up. You go, hot, hot, hot. And they do it again. And then on the final one, you go, hot, hot, hot. And then what you do is the whole time you had a lighter and you go hot. And you make the flame come up. Taylor's mind was, she didn't know what was happening. God, it sounds stupid. I'm telling you, if you do this, it sounds.
We know what's happening on the wedding night.
No,
Yeah.
everyone should do that. Get a lighter, go into your bed, do this thing, and at the very end, hot, 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 and then you make the flame. The flame comes out of nowhere, and it's gonna blow their mind, and they're gonna think that is the coolest thing ever. I'm telling you, it sounds stupid. Do it. Do it tonight. Do it tonight.
All right.
Will y'all do it tonight and tell me?
No.
Did you film it?
No, I didn't film it. Man, it was
Yeah, no, okay, I'll try it.
because you're hot,
Yeah, I get it,
and then a
yeah,
flame
yeah.
comes out of nowhere. They can't see the lighter.
My dad did something similar to that to me when I was a kid. I thought it was great. He would take me in a dark room and be like, "Shh, look at this, move my hand, look at my hands. And I'd be, whoa.
You ever had the thumbs with the LEDs in them?
Yeah.
Where you like have like a light and you like put it in your dude. It took me like a year or two to figure that one out. My dad would do like the light like through his ears and stuff. I had no clue they're fake thumbs. Blew my mind.
Well, since you guys shot my dreams down, Joe,
Yeah.
are you decorating your house for Halloween?
I think just enough so little kids will come get candy, but not enough that I'm not doing the whole house, but I want to like leave a bowl of candy out because I assume I'll be at your house for the Halloween party. Mm-hmm. Are y'all doing a Halloween party on Halloween or are you doing like the weekend? When is Halloween?
It's the 31st.
Oh.
No, I know that, but
That's
is it
a
like does it
busy
fall on a
weekend.
Saturday or is it like a?
I don't know.
Okay, assuming I'm at your house for Halloween, I was gonna like just do like a little bit of a decoration with like a candy bowl so people want to come get
What's
candy.
your thoughts about decorating for a holiday? Do you think
Christmas, 100%.
Do you think it's dumb or good?
No, you got to do Christmas. Halloween, yeah. Thanksgiving, I don't care if you put turkeys up. You know, like I don't.
I am excited
holiday.
for Halloween decorating at the new house because we have such a big yard. I want to get like 6 12-foot skeletons.
Do you open the gates, or do you just put the candy in front of the gate and be like,
You open the
"Fuck
gates
out there, huh?"
You open the gate.
I mean,
That's what I'm asking,
To be
like-
honest, I don't know if there's any kids in that neighborhood.
That'd be my next
There's
question.
like 5 houses.
If your kid was trick or treating, would you let them go in someone's gate, or would you be like, "Don't go"?
if someone has a
tonight?
gated house, that
I would trust them.
I think the danger level's lower.
Yeah, no, we learned that with Epstein and Diddy.
God,
If you're rich, you can't be a fucking pedophile. Continue.
Oh man, there's so much that has happened.
Yes, I'm going to decorate a little bit,
I've
and
been
I need some
trying-
sour strips to put in a bowl.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I will supply any and all of my friends and family with unlimited sour strips.
Well, I need a lot.
Okay, I
Yeah,
got it.
There's a lot of kids in my neighborhood. I've learned this week that everyone in my neighborhood is 30 to 35 with 1 or 2 babies. Everyone has strollers. There's babies everywhere.
Your house would be the hottest one in the neighborhood if you give out full bags of candy.
That's what I was going to do. I was going to set it
up.
up. But you know there's that like one like fat teenage kid's going to take all of them and run off.
Did y'all take?
I was never that kid.
I think it's important to admit that you had problems as a kid. I was the kid that would take more candy than I
No,
should
I had
have.
one handful and that was it.
Yeah, I would do one, and then
Yeah, one handful.
you know, after 9/11 though, Halloween changed in our
What?
neighborhood a lot.
Same.
Like in Houston, like
Yeah.
it was such a poppin' time.
Well, and then
Everyone
people
was on the
found like there was like
streets.
poison in some of the candy, and people found like razor blades in candy and stuff. And after that happened, like no one, like
Yeah.
then your parents had to check your candy when you got home.
My
and it
dad would
was
always
just
say, "I'm checking for poison," but he would just be eating it. He would just be like, "No, I'm checking this. Make sure it's good."
Yeah.
Yeah, the second half of my childhood Halloweens weren't that great because no
Yeah.
one went.
You know, it's kind of like I know that there's when we put out candy for Halloween, there's a good amount of kids in the neighborhood that come through our house. Like we
Yeah.
see it on the Ring doorbell or whatever. But yeah, you don't I don't see kids playing in the streets anymore.
Our neighborhood, they're playing soccer and shit in the neighborhood.
No, not mine, but I'm like,
Ours goes hard.
I feel like nowadays everyone's worried that everyone's gonna
Abduct.
kidnap, hurt, like.
Yeah, see, I grew up in a small little like country neighborhood where Halloween we had a hayride. So we had a tractor with a little like a hay trailer, and we'd ride to each house, and then everyone jump off, go get candy, and get back on the trailer and go to the next house. Honestly, that was like one of the highlights of my childhood. You know, move back to the country. It's kind of like a not nice version of your new neighborhood. Yeah.
I've been trying to get more involved in like, not that I wouldn't. Not that I because Taylor loves decorating. Like she really loves decorating. She just loves getting the spirit. She makes the house all Halloween spooky or for Thanksgiving or whatever. And I've always been like in my head I'm like, oh, it's just us seeing this. Well, yeah. But now I'm I have a better appreciation for it over time. And now I'm actively I went and picked up 2 big Halloween decorations. I was like, oh, this would be really cool for the front porch. I'm trying to get more involved in doing stuff that Taylor really likes. That I'm trying. I think it's important. How's been I'm getting married in 2 weeks.
Yep.
So how has
The speech,
what advice? Oh, that too.
it's coming.
Halloween's on a Thursday, by the way.
Has anything changed in your relationship now that you're married?
It's been great, bro. I'd say this year's been the best. This year's been the best relationship out of the whole 8 years of being together, for sure.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. It's just a different feeling, different vibe, different. It is better. I think it's better.
I think it takes stress off of it.
Yeah.
That unknown is gone.
Yeah, I was actually talking to Taylor yesterday. We went to Moxie's in downtown. We had a nice little afternoon yesterday, actually. Went and got some wedding stuff. And I've had this, I think I've always looked at marriage as this, you see the internet and stuff, and everyone's like, oh, why do you have to get the government involved, all these things? And I don't know if I've had maybe an eye-opening experience recently, but since I've been kind of off social media for the week, I've had a lot of time just think about stuff. And I was telling Taylor yesterday about how I'm really looking forward to this wedding, because I'm really looking forward to I think I have I'm holding marriage at a higher caliber than I think I used to.
Yeah, bro. It's whenever you're doing the vows and you're literally there and you're hearing oh wow, this is what I'm promising. And,
Yeah.
everybody's watching and you're looking in their eyes. That's a different moment. It's wow,
Yeah.
this is once you do that, you're all right.
I really do think that marriage I told Taylor I was like after this we are we're a unit, we are one, we are a family, we're building this family that we have, we look out for each other, we not that I didn't do all these things before, but I'm almost
you do it better.
yeah, it's I'm really committing to you in this act that we're about to go under. I think Taylor and I are like one of the best places that we've been in our relationship, just in like happiness, like right now. And so I think leading into the wedding is really cool. Obviously, there's some like, which is like all the planning stuff is like kind of all over the place, but I'm really looking forward to.
I'm so glad this podcast is going this week. I thought you were stressed as hell. I couldn't tell because
you were
just like but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's rare that I would like go off social, but like
I was like, Joe and I got to kind of tiptoe here.
Oh no. No, there's just I talked to you guys off camera about what's going on, but like some good stuff, some stuff that's taking my focus, but getting off social is maybe really like, especially with the wedding coming up, like really just a lot of like thinking, thinking about who I want to be, the man that I want to be, who I want to be to Taylor. Like I don't know, it's just like really like it's almost like I think reality has hit me that like, hey, very soon, like you're gonna do this like lifelong commitment. And for me, Taylor always says like, we don't joke about divorce, but like it all has happened recently. But I really do believe this is the one woman that I'm going to be married to this one time in my life, and like I know that like I'm gonna give this relationship my 100%, and I'm like committing to her and that to myself that I'm gonna honor like being this man to like in the relationship. So I think it's just like a lot of like emotions have overwhelmed me, and like but I've like accepted it in a positive way. Not that I didn't before, but now I'm like I'm stoked to like have this day and this wedding and all of our people that we love around.
I gotta get my tux this week.
Yeah,
I'm pushing to the limit here.
I have to get some stuff like altered this week.
I got a tux question.
Okay.
I bought the glossy black shoes.
Okay.
But they look terrible with my because my suit's the same one for my wedding. Can I just do my black boots, or do you want me to do? I can do the
black boots.
Yeah, it's like the same outfit I wore for my wedding, and for.
Wait, our shoes have to be at what color shoes are we doing?
Ideally for tuxedo, you do like black glossy, but me personally, I don't really care.
Yeah, but
it'll still be black.
Glossy,
black.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, I actually bought my shoes for the wedding day. I got another pair of the loafers.
You're wearing loafers?
Yeah, I'm wearing loafers.
The Gucci loafs?
Gucci loafers.
Those aren't glossy.
So I got the leather ones, but they're like semi-gloss. So mine aren't even like hardcore
mine are
glossy.
Like black leather.
Bros, I think you'll look great. Like I don't like.
I'm excited, dude. I'm excited for the wedding.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm not giving a speech.
I'm excited for VIP.
Right? It was mentioned I was giving a speech, but then I said no.
I don't think you are. You know, it was actually one of the most interesting things. It took us like probably 3 hours to do. The seating arrangements is a difficult.
Oh, that was a hard one.
But sometimes, like when I would have a table and I go, this is a banger of a table. Like this is like the right people. Because it's not about just putting people that don't get along or get along, but it's also like, okay, all these people kind of know each other, but who knows the best? Who also knows this person? You can't sit people that don't know anyone. And our table, which is the longest, it's like 20-some people for like the bridal party. We really had to figure out how do we not piss off people? Who's going to be like, where do we position everyone? I think we've optimized this.
Are we like dude girl, or are we like dude, like all the guys on one side, all the girls on the other side?
No,
or
your
is it
partner's
side
next
side?
to you.
Okay.
Yeah,
nice.
next to you. But we try to make it that like, I think like, for example, I want to say like David is like right across from you. So we try to make sure that everyone has someone that like they really, really know and connect.
Yeah.
Are like super close.
Me and David bonded in Spain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm.
He's here. No, did he not come?
He was supposed to come today, but he said he got sick on the way back. So he said he was.
Is Julia here?
Julia drove down today for the bridal shower. So
is that happening right now?
Yeah, the girls are at a bridal shower. They all like just take a shower together or something.
Nice.
I don't know.
Golden shower?
What?
Who pees on who?
Joe.
No?
Wow, I just had like a mind blank here. Hey, so what happened with the whole political debate?
It was a great debate.
The
vice
VP?
president.
Yeah, it was good.
It was good.
I want to get.
It was like way better than the presidential one.
Yeah.
I want to give my cliff notes of what I heard about, and I want y'all to like you take the
Go
reign.
for it.
I heard that it was one of the best debates in general in terms of like, I guess respect on both sides.
In recent history, yeah.
And then also I heard that Vance got fact checked, but then corrected them, and that was a whole debacle. And then I also heard that Vance would do tactics that kind of like be like, and I'm sure my opponent agrees in this like
Yeah.
thing that we should do. So almost like he had to be like, there's nothing he could say, be like, yeah, I had agreed with him.
Vance killed it,
Okay,
to be honest.
go. Tell me about it. What happened?
No, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, it was
I
really
thought they
accurate.
both did good. I honestly watched that and had the thought of like, if these two guys, if Vance ran for president and Waltz was his VP, like they'd win. Like these two guys actually kind of work well together. Like them talking to each other, I'm like they're not. It's crazy that we live in a country where like our VP picks are way better than our presidential picks. Like these guys should be who's running.
I agree.
No, they did a great job. I'm hard fucking right. I think
No way, no one
everyone
knew
knows
that. No one-
But I didn't sense. I mean, a lot of like Fox News and stuff was like Waltz bombed it. Like Vance did so good. Like I thought Waltz did a good job. I really didn't think that Vance did really good, but I didn't walk away thinking like Vance just murdered Waltz. Like,
No,
I actually think
no,
both
no,
of them
no.
did very good.
I think I was. You could tell he's like a good. He was good on camera. He was
Yeah.
a good debater.
Honestly,
I think
both of them
Waltz
were.
kind of, but Waltz like definitely seemed a little like
To be
frustrated
fair-
at times. But like they both did good.
I just caught the end of it, and apparently Waltz did better towards the end. I didn't see the first hour or first.
Would you
30
say that they
minutes or
were
whatever.
master debaters?
Yeah, I mean that. What I think that was what the presidential debate we thought was going to be, but all we got was.
Why do you think that is?
I think they're
Because if
younger and
both
they're better
people
spoken.
are
So
like
Trump's too into himself, and Kamala can't fucking say 3 words without
Kamala.
cackling, whatever. Vance is very well spoken, and so is Walz.
And piss
Like,
people off.
that's
Whatever.
fine. I'm just saying, like both of them are very well spoken. They're younger. Their brains are working a little bit faster. Trump and Kamala, their brains don't work right. They're fucking on. I don't know what's happening.
I think
over
their
there, dude.
emotions are just so heightened with like.
No, I think she's
hate
just
towards each
really
other,
stupid and
both of
he's
them.
too old. But Vance and like their VPs are both well-spoken dudes. They're both good at debating. Like that.
Yeah, but
that's who the
if
president
the
should
VP,
be.
shouldn't their views pretty much identically align with?
Yeah, and they pretty much do.
So how can they deliver it? No, I don't like. That's so strange to me.
I think this debate is more for like if something was to happen to one of the presidents, do we trust that
How
this
can you have
person's
the
good?
presidential debate and everyone's just like so angry on both sides, and then you have the same both teams of like the one layer down agree, and everyone's like, "Hey, great debate. No, that was honest. Yeah, you guys crushed
Because
it."
the VPs were talking about policies and stuff. The presidential debate was literally just back and forth talking shit to each other. They never answered any questions.
What did Trump just did a talk with Elon?
And Butler, that's where he got shot. He went back.
Who's Butler?
No, that's in
That's where
Butler,
he got
PA,
shot.
Pennsylvania.
He went back to the same spot.
Yeah, like same exact spot and everything. set
With
up the
Elon
stage
Musk.
and-
Did they
yeah.
put him in a cube?
Yeah, they had glass all around him. But he stepped out of the glass when Elon went into it, so he was still, he's doubling down.
What? What was that about? Is that just like
Elon's like into it, man.
Yeah, no,
He's like-
I should have made Elon as VP.
Elon
That'd
is
be
a
nuts.
hardcore Trump supporter. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a hardcore Trump supporter. Or it's just
He just hates Democrats.
yeah, because he'll quote tweet
He's just
stuff.
so anti. What is it?
Government
Government, but
woke.
like woke, but all, like holding. What is it? Fucking
Withholding information.
speech and just like
Freedom of
like,
speech.
Yeah, and
He'll requote tweet people who are like America will like spiral down if Trump is not elected, and he'll like quote tweet it and go exactly like yes, like 100%.
Him and Cuban are like.
Oh, yeah, Mark Cuban's like-
he's
he's-
getting real into it.
He's anti-Trump, right?
Yeah.
Or anti-right. I don't know what. I don't know. if people are-
Anti-Trump.
Yeah.
So what if you're really, really pro-Republican? You could be so pro-Republican, but you could just still hate a person that much to vote for the other way?
No. I venture if you're middle of the line, you don't like Trump.
I don't
you
think
gotta vote
Cuban was-
Democrat.
was
I don't
Cuban
think
Republican?
He's always been Democrat.
Hey,
I
got some.
think most billionaires are Democrats.
I have some exciting news.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to vote this year.
Yeah.
I'm not saying who.
I moved to one of the most red cities in Texas, so it really doesn't matter if I vote or not.
Every vote counts.
I should have kept my voter registration in Houston because I actually made a difference in downtown Houston. But now where I'm at, it's ridiculously red. There's Trump signs on everyone's fucking
What do you think is
doorsteps.
better, not voting and getting yelled at for not voting, or voting the opposite of what people want you to vote
It
for?
doesn't matter. Just don't say anything. I would say you got to vote.
Yes.
I voted.
After I just said that I'm not.
This is your first time voting?
In the
I guess
presidential.
you don't have to answer that, but
Well, in Texas for sure.
Christian, do you think if you walked up and there was a line to get into the voting thing,
I last time I waited.
but let's say you and I are, let's say you and the first person in front of you are like, what if you go, let's just say you're voting for Trump, okay? Or come on, pick, doesn't matter. You're voting for one, the person in front of you is clearly voting for
Curb
the other.
enthusiasm.
And you go, hey, who are you voting
You
for
wanna
by
cancel
chance?
it?
Yeah, be like, oh, you're voting for them? Well, I'm voting for the other guy. Why don't we both just leave? And that it's just going to cancel each other out anyway.
Yeah.
Technically, you're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
You are not freaking wrong.
That's crazy too. So like, it's called like is it canvassing? I think that's what it's called. So I think they can't do it within like 100 feet of the door or something. But like, there's people outside of where you go vote that will try to convince you there who you should vote for. So like, you'll be in line and they'll literally be like, can I tell you about this campaign, or like, do you want to see it? And
Bro,
it's
it's
like, get
literally
away
like
from me.
it's like when you're in the checkout lane and there's just like all these like
Yeah,
snacks
yeah.
and little trinkets, and you're like, oh, I do need a charger.
I want to say it's 100 yards. Or so. There's some rule where they can't be so close to the door. But yeah, there's like people handing out like flyers and stuff in the parking lot. I'm like, leave me alone. Or you'll come out to your car and there'll be like a Kamala sticker on your car, and it's like, what? Why is this? What's happening?
I've started noticing in my neighborhood now people are starting to put their like, I'm voting for this person sign out.
You know what annoys me? I'm gonna go on a side tangent here.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
How political? Like, is it a certain level of like politicalness to be like, I'm gonna put the sign? Because not everyone does the sign, but people who do the sign, I'm like,
I don't think you'll ever be posting
Are you?
My stepdad has a sign in his yard.
So, like, why is that? Because you're so passionate, you like want people to know
I
that your
think
house
so.
represents that. Like,
I do think, at least with Trump, the first time around when he ran against Hillary, I think a lot of people liked Trump but didn't want to admit it because they were like scared that they'd be like alienated. I think this time around, after the last two, I think people are way more open about. I mean, I know a lot of friends that would never have said I'm voting for Trump that are now like, I'm 100%
is the
Trump.
idea that like when you're driving down the street,
You get convinced.
and you're like, man, that is a lot of
Bro,
Kamala
in
signs.
in Alaska, when we did the summer sun run, we ran 6 miles at midnight or walked. But
That took you like an hour, didn't it?
Every house had just like Trump, and that was like 8 months ago.
Yeah, I think a lot of people maybe have like buyer's remorse on like being scared to say they were. I think people are putting Trump shit in their yard this time around because they're so like, I'm done being like scared to say it. Like I'm full. I think we're seeing that a lot. Like Trump's doing better right now than he's ever done in any other election. Like I think last time with Biden, he only lost by 80,000 votes or something. And in the polls, it was like 41-58 or whatever. Right now, it's within like 2%.
If you using your educated guess without using your bias of who you maybe prefer, who do you think is like? Who do you think's more likely to win just based on like what's going on right now? Like who's winning?
I think it's 50-50 right now.
Really?
That's really close. The media's starting to turn a little bit on Kamala.
Why?
No, they're just finally like the first 2 months they wouldn't say anything negative about her. Now they're finally pointing out like, oh, why doesn't she take questions? Why won't she do our interviews?
Well, now Barack Obama is about to do a 27-day run campaign.
They're bringing in the
for
big guns.
Kamala.
Yeah, they're bringing in because every time he couldn't save Hillary though. He tried.
Fact.
So maybe, but yeah, they're starting to panic a little bit because she came on the scene and everyone was like, "Oh, the vibes are so good. It's such a good vibe. You got to vote for her." And she skyrocketed, and now she's right back.
I do think
even with
Barack's
Trump
going to
again.
help a lot with her.
Oh, 100%.
The Rock?
But I think
Barack Obama.
I think Elon's helping Trump more than people realize too, though, because you have a lot of like tech bros that are Democrats that love Elon that will vote. You have a lot of Tesla drivers out there that are like, "Oh,
yeah,
Elon
but you got Taylor Swift, Billie Eilish,
Yeah, but Taylor Swift voters were already voting that way.
and HOTTOGO. What's her? What's her name? I forget. Really big.
The good
pop
thing with
artist.
going for us is most of Taylor Swift fans either can't vote and are old enough, or they were already going to vote the way that she's telling them to vote.
I'm shocked that Elon's being so like.
I know. I think he's in the same boat. I think he's in that same like, fuck it, I'm sick of being silent about it. Like, let's just go.
Yeah.
It's going to be real awkward if Trump loses because a lot of people have put all their shit on Trump. Like RFK's political career is over if Trump loses. Because right now he's the MAHA guy, Make America Healthy Again.
Gabby too.
Gabby Tulsi. Yeah.
I like her a lot.
I know, so do I. But again, like a lot of people are banking on Trump. Like if Trump loses, it's going to be really hard for her to make it back into the scene. Same with JD Vance. If they lose, like I don't think he's going to be able to run again in the future.
Do you think?
I disagree.
I don't know. I'm just saying if he, look how many times
Do you like
VP.
Vivek?
Yeah, I do. I think he's very fake.
Like
I think he's well spoken.
Or JD Vance.
I like JD Vance better, but I do think.
I think they'll be going at it in 2028.
Yeah, I think he'll run again. I think Vivek's very well spoken. I don't think I actually
The more
like him.
I thought he was fake, but the more
he's smart as fuck.
The more he's pretty good.
I just think it's a lot of fluff. I don't know if he really believes the shit he says. I think he just says a lot of stuff because he wants to be likable.
He is very smart though. Like he always gets to the point and answers a question.
What do you think the one greatest change that would likely occur that everyone would feel the effect of if each party won? Like, what do you think? Like the single thing that would everyone would notice or experience if Trump won versus Kamala?
I think so I watched the Dave Ramsey and Trump interview.
Right.
And it was like 35 minutes, really short. But the main question he was asking was in the first 90 days, what are you going to do? Like, what's the biggest thing that people will feel? And he was just saying how he's going to cut energy costs by 50% in the first year.
What does that mean? Cut
so
energy?
Energy kind of trickles down into every other, like if energy goes down, cost of eggs go down, cost of bread goes down. Like everything sort of trickles down from that. So just the overall cost of goods that we're going to be purchasing.
What does that mean? Trump's going to be like, all right.
You got to drill.
We produce more oil. Gas prices come down. Transport prices come
whatever
down.
happened to that pipeline?
You pay less money.
Hard.
Yeah, you'll pay less money to get the sour strips here. In turn, you can make the sour strips. You won't.
Okay.
But you could make the sour strips cheaper.
This fucking guy.
Your shipments from Amazon, everything comes down a little bit.
Yeah. So
the argument's like, Harris and Biden weren't against drilling, but they didn't help it either. They didn't really incentivize it.
What
the
do you
regulations.
What do you
I
think?
think it would be nice for the U.S. to have a fucking face again. I think that's what I'm most excited about is just to have, because like every other country knows Biden's not in charge.
But let's answer the question on the other side. So what would the effect be in the
Without
first
just being like
year
everything would burn
for
down?
Kamala.
See, so what I was saying with the face of it, I do believe that if Trump gets elected, all of the little bullshit wars and stuff stop. I think that Russia will stop pushing their fucking luck, and I think China will stop fucking.
I think
with
that's going
us
to
too.
take a while, though. A little bit.
Okay,
I don't think
these
so.
seem like
But what is
positive
pro
things.
for
These seem like positive things. What do you think, in a positive way?
Of Kamala?
Yeah. Like what is something that she's proposing to do that you're like, okay, like that would also be good as well.
I mean, she's promising a lot of like funding and stuff.
There's gotta be something.
That's
It's because the shit that's going on right now has to stop, and it won't stop if she makes it. The illegal immigration problem we have, like regardless of how you feel about humanity and if you want to save people or not, like it's fucking our country up. And if it doesn't stop, it's just going to keep getting worse.
Here's the question though: do you think like when you like didn't know anything that
my answer would be like loans to middle, like the
That's
small
what I was
businesses.
gonna say.
That would be the
I think
pro.
the first time home buyer. Like,
first time home buyer, and then.
But I
loans
think
from
Trump's doing the same
starting
thing.
businesses.
I think all the stuff that she's proposing is also part of.
But all these things like if they're like, oh, we're gonna lower gas prices, right? Everyone's probably like, love that.
Yeah.
But is that just like I don't want to say like a
Band-Aid?
or no. I mean, I know everything has like a reaction, but I'm asking like when a presidential says like, I'm gonna lower gas prices, is it more of just like, yeah, you could say you're gonna do anything, but like what actually will happen?
No,
Like,
it's
do you think these will happen?
Yeah, because the answer is like drill. Like,
And so why wouldn't like Biden do that? Is it because like, is it just because there's always like two people
Well,
like
'cause then
we
you're-
shouldn't
there's
drill
a lot
that.
of land that we'd be like drilling in that we
like the pipeline thing, right? The Alaska
Well,
pipeline.
yeah, and then you're not the green energy. They're usually against more drilling in the U.S. and stuff. And then also, if you're looking longevity, like we don't want to drill our own oil. If we can live off of other people's oil, eventually we're going to be the last ones with oil, right? So you have people looking for like the long term, like 5,000 years from now.
Yeah, versus
we'll be in
like
a better spot.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But I just, like I said, I miss having like that hurricane just decimated. Like North Carolina is fucked.
Yeah.
I mean, they're trying to mitigate the damage now on the news, and like no one knows.
Bro, I didn't even realize it went that far inland or like.
Dude, there's videos of like third floor in an apartment, and there's like buildings flowing down the street. I mean, I bet the body count's 400 or 500 people.
That's yeah.
And like Kamala's doing a fundraiser in Hollywood. Biden flew over, which like Bush did the same, and I even thought it was dumb when he did it because they don't record like so they want to fly over to say like we're with you, but what they don't realize is like when he flew over, they have to close the fucking airspace because Air Force One can't fly through if the airspace is open. So now for 4 hours, all the air rescue was paused so the president could do a flyover in his fucking jet.
Did they fly over and just like wave at people on top of the building? Like, what do you do?
I don't know. I just know that the president flew over.
Are they dropping water? Like
No. And when he did that, all rescue attempts from air have to stop for like I think it was an hour and a half. They had to shut down. Which like I get the symbology of like the president's flying over. It's a big deal, but also like if I'm stuck on a rooftop, I don't want to fucking see Air Force One. I'm just in a helicopter with a rope come to get my ass. Yeah, and then when he got home, they asked him like, "What do you think about the storm?" And he's like, "What storm?" It's so embarrassing right now to like watch our leadership and be like, "What do y'all?" It's honestly to the point whether you like him or not, Trump is the president right now. Like I hate to say that, but like Trump is going to like the storm thing, like for all intents and purposes, like Trump's doing more for those people than our actual leadership is.
Do you think that's because he has a lot of money?
Yeah, and I think he's trying to look good. It's a sales tactic. He wants to be the face on the ground and stuff.
But if you're trying to look good and you also are doing good,
yeah. But if you watch the news right now, like it looks like Trump is our president. Like Trump is there on the ground with these governors shaking hands, giving them like supplies and stuff. Meanwhile, Biden's sitting on a beach. If you were a random immigrant in our country watching the news, you would think that Trump is the current president. Like everyone calls him the president. Everyone says President Trump, which because that's what they do with all ex-presidents. But it doesn't even look like Biden is not our president right now. I know he is, but he's not.
Damn.
Yeah,
Politics.
I think Biden's gone, bro. Do you think? What are the odds of him like ending his presidency early?
No,
it's only like a month, bro.
I know, but he's like.
I will say it's crazy though because everyone was like, "Damn, so Biden's not fit to lead, and he's not leading." And regardless of where you sit on the fucking line, I think we can all agree on that at this point.
Yeah.
But everyone said, "Okay, then Kamala's the one pulling the strings." But now Kamala's just fucking doing her
campaign.
Kamala's never around. If you notice, Kamala is not doing shit as the VP. She is campaigning day in, day out. So who the fuck is leading the country right now?
You know,
Biden's on a beach.
I always wonder, like, when like people who are clearly like, you obviously prefer Trump, like, and you say these like things that are like blatant about like Kamala, like, what are people who are like super pro? Like, what is their reasoning of like why she's not doing anything or not doing? Is it like
she's just focused on getting elected right now?
Oh. So she's basically saying like, I'm going to do.
I think Putin's a terrible person. But at least if you're a Russian right now, like, you know Putin is leading you. You know who the leader is. The United States of America has no fucking clue who's leading us right now. We have no clue. Tomorrow, if someone launches a nuke at us, I don't know who's getting on TV to fucking tell us about it and who's going to tell us what the plan is to fix it. Is it Biden? Maybe. That's a crazy thing to like live in right now. It's
politics,
like
am I right?
Yeah.
Speaking of politics, I got the new iPhone. Not that much different, honestly.
Oh yeah, we got it.
It does have this button over here.
Have you used that button one time?
No, but I can do it right now, and I'll take a picture. Boom! Put it on the screen. There we go. That photo.
It's the first one I'm not going to upgrade to.
I wasn't gonna, but then Joe's just like, "Hey, I know a guy that can get it to us today," and I was like, "Okay." So it's like walked in.
The button's kind of nice.
No, it's not. Like,
Yeah,
what do you?
It's got a little button
It's like for the camera.
on the other side.
This one?
Yeah, it's like to open the camera.
And you can like swipe on it and zoom in and stuff. And it's made to use sideways. It's supposed to be like a camera shutter on like.
Why didn't they make it like an action button that you could do other things if you wanted to?
You already have that at the top.
Yeah, but hey, here's another one that has a slider.
I will agree with you. That should be a set. Like, you should be able to override that and do something else with it because I will never use it.
Couldn't you
as a
hack
camera.
it, Joe? Could you hack it?
Not yet. It's not on the API.
It's not on the API. Yeah, honestly, the phones are kind of getting diminishing. I did see Apple came out with like a statement today that said they're not going to do the yearly refreshes anymore.
No, that'd be nice.
So it's just, so they're like, hey, when we have like something new.
We have an Apple event in October for new MacBooks, M4s, M4 Maxes, all that stuff. In the tech world, actually. So it's kind of been dead, the VR space, since the Vision Pro came out. Everyone's kind of just doesn't care anymore.
The Ray-Bans?
Yeah, but no, bro.
Meta just had a
Snap.
big event.
The language thing is going to be wild.
Yeah.
The
and the Meta, the Quest 3S, and the glasses. I mean, VR kind of, it was really popular, and then it kind of died off, and then Apple kind of made it popular again, but again, it was kind of shit, and now Meta, it's back on the forefront again.
Snapchat came out with like glasses that are like
AR?
like VR, AR, and they had a thing where this would be good for you because you're terrible at it, but like basketball, it would have like the arc like of like how where you should throw the ball to
That's
get it
cheating
in.
Though, right?
No,
Would you say that's like the equivalent of like steroids? Like if I'm golfing and I have an overlay of where I'm supposed to hit on, like that can't be allowed in like professional, you're right?
Yeah, but like at a certain point, like, bro, technology is just gonna like eventually it's gonna be contact lenses.
I'm saying if all NBA players have glasses on that like show them the like angles to shoot, like that's
then you make the baskets higher up and harder to do, bro. I don't know,
bro. It's crazy. This past week, I did a little tour with like 42.
I
kids,
saw.
right?
I saw. We were working out. I was like,
they were so. And I did a Q&A at the end.
There's like teenagers, right?
Yeah, but the school they go to is like a specialized school where they do like it's more it's focused to get them into like the right careers, and so they do a lot of internship programs and stuff. Some of the kids already have jobs at like restaurants or like, just like whatever they want to do. Okay. So we did a Q&A panel, and these kids were just like asking like,
what do you think about drop shipping?
No, like they were like, so what would you say the most difficult part of like department in your business? Would you say it's operations or how? And then they were like, oh, I have an app idea for you. I think you should do this. Imagine if the app did this and you had a. I was like, what the? I was like, what the? Like, I think then the next when we have kids, they're going to be.
How old? When you're calling these kids, how old are we talking?
They were between the youngest was in 7th grade, oldest was 18. So from 7th to senior.
So high school, like pretty much high school.
It's crazy
much
we're
high
that
school.
old now. We're like, kids.
Yeah, but they were just like smart.
Well, bro, no, kids in general, like
everything's going to be app based.
Bro,
where I'm going. Everyone's going to have an app. Everyone's going to be able to like. It's all like they live in apps.
My YouTube,
more than I thought.
I'm still like my favorite platform is YouTube, like by far. I love watching YouTube videos, and I'm like almost like a feed. Like I keep refreshing my home button to be like, hey, like because it only recommends me like 10 videos at a time, and I'm like, no, give me some better ones, and like so I'm big in like the e-com business kind of videos and stuff, and bro, there's so many videos of like watch a 17-year-old make $5,000 a day drop shipping and all this stuff. I'm like, bro, what are these kids? Like it's all these like 15-year-old making $15,000 a month, like, and I'm like, what is
real? I think they're lying.
Yeah, but the fact
it is out there.
The fact that they're like
at 10 years old, they're thinking business.
Yeah. And I guess I was when I was younger. I've always been like making money. It just wasn't. It was like I was like looking around. What shit can I sell on eBay to pay for this camera that I'm trying to buy? Like I would do that, or like, hey, like let me buy friends like broken iPhones and I'll sell them on. I would sell a lot of shit on eBay, and like I would do kind of some arbitrage stuff, but I wasn't like
at 10.
Like at like 14, 15.
Okay, yeah, all right. Since at 10, I was like shooting stop signs with pellet guns.
No, at 10, I was like, my wiener got bigger.
I did.
I really
will say,
expected that to be funny, man.
I J-tagged, you probably won't even know what the fuck this is, but I J-tagged my Xbox, which was basically like you put a chip in it to run unsigned code. I used to do modded lobbies. I charge people like $15 on PayPal, and then they would join my lobby and get like 10th prestige in Modern Warfare 2 and like aimbots.
The biggest thing I did in my Xbox was when you finally would put like a wrap on your Xbox.
I never did that.
God, that was so hard to do too.
Yeah.
I could even figure out the Game Shark, bro.
What was a Game Shark?
It's like on where you like N64. It's like the cheat codes.
Oh.
I never.
No, I did the whole JTAG thing for a while, but the problem was you had to make enough money because once the Xbox got banned from like Microsoft's thing, you couldn't undo it. It was like it was like a hardware ban. So like you'd have to make at least $300 on your lobbies to pay for the new Xbox. So if you didn't make at least $300, then
I feel like I did all that stuff in my Gamecast. Yeah,
in Dreamcast, you got GameCube.
No, I got a Gamecast, man. It's like, well, there's GameCube and Dreamcast. I said I got Gamecast.
What movie is that, Christian?
I have no idea.
Yeah, all right.
Bill Gluckman's down with the
no idea.
Bitches and hoes.
Traffic. Looking for my
no idea.
Chapstick. There's a.
That's $100 million verse right there.
Nope.
There's a for Maverick. No.
I watched that movie too much when I was younger, and I started wearing book covers as. Fun fact: my elementary school teachers.
Book covers.
My elementary school teachers took away my like the like fabric book covers, and I can only use paper ones because I kept wearing them as do-rags. Swear to God, my mom had a call with the principal, and they were like, "Joe's not allowed to have like book covers anymore."
Joe, you just unlocked a memory. I used to put
little silky ones.
I used to put the book covers on my feet, and you could slide around the hallways.
I wore them on my head.
You could run. Why would you do that?
I thought it was because I watched Malibu Most Wanted too much, and I thought it was a do-rag. I used to put foil on my teeth and wear a fucking book cover do-rag.
Bro, if you ever have a filling in your mouth, and I don't know why you would chew on aluminum foil, but if you have a filling in your mouth, if you just want to experience a lot of pain, just bite a piece of aluminum foil. If you have if you've ever had
I didn't have a feeling it still hurt. It would,
bro, it's gonna make you want to just it's gonna send you a new life. Hey, Joe, I have a question for you that you might be able to answer.
Yeah.
The other day, I love these like those ice drinks, little like soda. They're like
the carbonated water ones. Yeah.
Dude, the Starburst flavors. Oh
yeah.
Man, they're so good. Anyway, we keep them in our fridge, okay? And the other day, I get one out of my fridge. It's been in there. There's a whole bunch of them, okay? They're all liquidy in the fridge. I take it out. I go to open it. It immediately starts fizzing, and the bottle freezes in my hand.
Yeah.
I think it might be witchcraft.
No. I don't know how to explain the science to you, but yes, that is a thing.
But
like
then
if you put a drink in the freezer, if you put a drink at a right temperature for long enough, as soon as you open it, it freezes. But it
was in the fridge.
No, but your fridge is probably too cold. It's probably right on that like verge of freezing.
Christian, I'm telling you, I opened it, and you're witnessing it turn to ice in your hand in like 2 seconds.
We used to do it in Colorado when we would ski. We'd put Cokes for like, you'd like time it, but if you do like an hour exactly, you put them in the snow for an hour and you go open them. As soon as you open them, it just freezes from the top to bottom or bottom to top. I don't know the science.
What kind of
Hey,
witchcraft?
I have one for you.
Okay.
Not the same, but part of buying a new house in one of these new communities, you will get attacked by every water softener and drinking water salesman in
I
fucking
thought
Texas.
water softener was to make the water like not as like hard.
No, it takes all the minerals and stuff out.
Why do they? Why don't they call it a water?
Because it's called hard water because there's minerals. In it. There's stuff in
Demineralizer.
it. So you know, like your shower head gets like white stuff on it, or like if you don't like squeegee your windows on the shower after you do it, there's like little water spots.
Mine has that.
It's hard water. You need a water softener. Anyway, so homeboy tested the water and like showed us everything. Did you know? Do y'all drink out of like your fridge ever? And stuff?
God.
Not
just
anymore.
do water bottles.
Now we installed like a thing.
I know where this is going. Okay.
Dude, he tested my fridge, the water coming through the fridge after the filter.
Wait, did you get pH balanced hustled, bro?
No, it's a real thing.
Look at this
It's a real-
tab.
No,
Look how
it's
dirty
a real
your
thing.
Oh my God, Joe got hustled.
No. Did you know that out of my fridge, the water in Fulshire, it's like, I don't know what the metric is, but the chlorine count was a 3.2. You know, swimming pools are supposed to be at a 1.5. There's more chlorine in the drinking water than in a swimming pool.
Joe, how much did that? After he left, how much did
I
you
had
spend with him?
4 different quotes from 4 different people, and they all had the same results. So I don't think they hustled me. They all had the same results coming out of like their little test kit.
Dude, that's probably the easiest thing to like upsell to someone.
No, I think we're just drinking a shitload of chlorine and we don't know it.
No, dude. Sometimes I'll notice stuff like So I just recently had to replace my fridge in my house, like I don't know, less than a year ago, because it was this like, Samsung fridge, piece of shit, honestly. Anyway, like I would go to be like, I was like, man, I need to like clean the thing that the water comes out.
Yeah.
And you would like clean it, bro. There's like black like mold looking gunk that has just been touching the water as it comes out. But I'm like, should I be worried? But I've been drinking it for so long. Like I know this is going into my water, but sometimes I think it makes you stronger.
I will say the sales guy was like, well, now that I told you this, like, you're probably not going to drink out of that fridge anymore. And I'm like, no, I'll probably still drink out of the fridge. But I am getting a system now. Highly recommend. I did not realize that. Also, if you ever wash, I mean, no, y'all don't, but if you ever wash your own cars and stuff, like you don't have to worry about drying it so fast. Because here in Texas, we have hard water.
Bro, so
the minute you like the water hits something hot, it just dries and there's like a ring.
Just like with the $40 for someone to mow your lawn, for $20 a month, I take it to the Mr. Wash car wash and I just drive it through there.
So do y'all strictly drink bottled water at your houses?
No.
No, we installed like a
I use the
very
fridge.
expensive.
The like 4 filter one or 5 filter
It's like
one?
next to the sink, like a
Yeah. He tried to
do
sell me
you do
that
it?
one. He told me that all presidents have that one in their house because it's so
All the presidents?
Yeah, because it's like the only like nuclear safe one. I think this guy was hustling me a little bit.
Yeah, no, you
Now that I
definitely
said
got
it out
hustled.
loud. Yeah, it sounds dumb.
Christian, how is your house? I feel like you did an
Heidi
update and it looks the exact
Heidi
same.
and I are having our first arguments about
Nice.
it because she wants
The old wife's getting you down.
she just
The old
wants tile, and
Where?
she would, if it was her way, she would have tile on the whole first floor.
I don't like that.
I hate it.
I don't like that.
Hate it. I want this like really. I want it like a cozier, light wood. I would love the whole.
Bro, the tile will be
house to
so
get.
cold too.
That's what I'm saying. It's cold. The house is already freezing.
Slick.
I feel like your feet hurt. Walking
Feet
on
hurt.
it.
You drop
Yeah.
water on it, you're dead.
So our biggest argument the other day was, and Heidi's parents were there too, and Hanny was there. So Heidi's parents like walked away and gave us some space to like discuss it. But right when you walk in, we were gonna do like the wood floor, and then like pretty much I want wood the whole first floor. She wants tile the whole first. So where we landed, where we thought we were gonna do, was gonna, but she like didn't want to agree to it. Was gonna be wood in the entryway, and then like wood in our master bedroom, and pretty much like the walkway leading from the master all the way to the kitchen would be wood. Okay. So, but then our whole living and formal dining, like that whole by the chimney and all that, would be tile. So pretty much the argument was, can we keep the walkway wood? So that way it kind of flows into the kitchen, flows into the master, and you have like this, tile piece for Heidi. But she wants the whole, she wants to like have, she wanted wood and then to go into tile with tile on the walkway and then to change to wood. So kind of like breaking it up.
I think tile in the entry is the move.
So what
wood everywhere else.
So I couldn't get her to agree to the wood walkway. And so instead what we landed on was we'll do a tile in the front when you walk in, and then like a fancier mosaic or something.
Yeah.
And then color match it to The issue is that we can't find nice 48 by 48 tile that we like. So Hanny only could find a 24 by 48, so like the longer strips, and I just don't like that. So we're gonna do 5 by 10 tile, like slabs instead. So we're pretty much driving the cost up like crazy because
I told you.
because she just wants so much tile everywhere.
You know what?
What color's the tile?
Like a light gray. It looks
You
so
know
commercial.
what color are the cabinets going to be? Because
I think we're deciding to Monday.
I'm going to give you right now. Actually,
have it?
good. I saw you. I have a bunch of samples that y'all needed and then disappeared. Yeah,
But yeah, so I would just love wood.
I want to break this down.
yeah. I would go wood, 100%.
Same.
In this day and age, like the tile thing's kind of dying out. Everyone's wood.
We're gonna do at the new house. We're gonna do tile in the entry, like the foyer.
Yeah, but like in the kitchen and stuff, everyone does hardwood.
Yeah. I want to break this down.
I just don't like breaking the floor up. Like
How do disagreements with you and Heidi like what is that experience like? Is it like
it's a very well. This one is like I'm just gonna compromise and just say okay because the whole time she could have her tile area, but if I can't have my walkway wood, then I just want to change the whole front, everything visible when you walk in to be tile, and then go to wood in the whole rest of the house when you hit the kitchen and when you hit the master.
So is this something that like neither one of you were like, but you both like felt strongly about the opposite way that the other person felt?
But I'm like, we don't even have a tile that we like yet. So it's like we're just holding off on like moving forward, like a lot.
Does generally when you have like, hey, I want this, like generally who's like the first to just be like, okay, if you feel that strongly, then I don't care as much as you. We'll just go with what you want. Is that who's like the first person?
I'll leave it. I'll be the.
You give in generally.
I'll give in with a different solution. So it's like we're gonna have to bump the budget, but we'll do it like this, and we'll do.
Why does Heidi feel so strong about it?
She just hates wood so much.
Does she have like reasoning?
No, she just hates it.
Hates the forest.
Yeah. Why does Heidi hate trees?
Yeah, she lived in trees.
Or
for a
maybe
long
she
time.
loves trees so much that she doesn't want. But you wouldn't use real wood, would you?
Yeah, you would.
It's like
Mine's real wood.
I'm not using real
Yeah,
wood.
you are.
No, I'm not.
We're using.
You're gonna
real
build
wood.
a multi-million-dollar house and use fake wood? Are you out of your fucking mind?
My current one's not real wood.
Yeah, because you couldn't afford it at the time.
Why would I use real wood? It scratches up.
No, you do engineered hardwood. It's like
engineered,
stronger hardwood,
yeah.
but it's still real wood. Mine's real wood. It's like real wood with like a layer under it of like a.
So you want hardwood, soft water.
Here's my argument: is that
You want soft water.
she's not considering that. Our biggest thing was that okay, we already have so much furniture. We're gonna make the furniture work in the new house, right?
Mm-hmm.
And by doing these tile floors, she also doesn't want any rugs.
You have to.
Yeah, you're gonna have to have rugs.
So I'm like, okay, so I got her to, okay, now she's okay
You
to
never
rugs.
toured that house with me, that $1 million house in Sugar Land I almost looked at. The whole first floor was like white marble tile. And I was like, no.
Fucking Apple Store.
Yeah.
Me and him, I still want wood, honestly.
I'd go wood. You know what? Actually, my new house is almost all wood, besides the little secondary. But the kitchen, the master, my closet has wood in it. I almost, now in hindsight, I think I almost would have rather had more carpet. I think I would rather have had my master be
I
carpet.
would love carpet if like carpet.
Because my feet are fucking
I
sore,
would love
dude.
carpet too.
Carpet in
yeah.
the bedroom is honestly
Yeah.
nice.
You have wood in your bedroom, right?
I have wood everywhere.
Yeah,
I
I
wish
think
we
I
had
actually
carpet.
would like carpet in my bedroom. After having this new house, I think I miss having carpet.
We just
miss
can't
it.
do it with the animals, bro.
Did you know back in the day they used to have like carpet in like the bathrooms?
Carpet in the living room and everything. That was like the whole.
Are you more on like the design aspect you're not a fan of, or are you more like, hey, this is going to be like such an unnecessary
No,
over
it's
expenditure?
definitely a design. No, it's definitely a design thing because I'm like, you can't have a walkway like just abruptly stop
How are you going
and
to do a
change.
5 foot by 10 foot tile everywhere?
That's what I'm
It's like
saying.
some of your walkways aren't even 5 foot wide. You have to like cut all those tiles down to
that's
size.
what I'm saying. We're like,
It's a pain in the ass.
and we can't even find a 48 by 48 that we like at all.
Did you try
heavy
Googling
that tile is?
48 by?
Bro, a 5 by 10 slat. This is gonna be like 500 pounds. You know how long it's gonna take to lay that shit?
I know. So she's like, "Oh, can we just start everywhere else and like think on it?" I'm like, "No, we got to like let's talk about it now, like because every month that goes by, we're spending so much money on the house just not being in there too."
Oh yeah.
And so it's just like I can already say our projected timeline's getting pushed and pushed and pushed, which is fine, but like we can't agree on. She just wants so much tile. She wants
Well,
tile
also,
everywhere.
bro, your flooring drives everything else. Like
And
your,
it doesn't
your
help
cabinets,
that-
your furniture, your paint, everything's gonna go off the floor colors. You have to do that
And
first.
it doesn't help that my mom and Heidi's mom are both like, ooh, tile would be nice all over the first floor.
You're like,
I'm
Mom.
like, no.
Oh, damn. Well, see, I was going to say, like,
It's just gonna be so cold.
maybe like she could compromise on something else that you really want that she's not a fan, but the floor is a gigantic decision. It like really impacts. So it's like y'all got to be aligned.
I don't want to tell you this now, but
I just hate breaking floors.
yeah, you got to find like a good. And that house has a lot of very
and
open areas.
walking through like every day, like that's the main walkway for that to be tile. I'm just like,
You should do tile and then heated tile the whole first
So
floor.
with the cabinet shop, we get to like see trends before, because like we're building for houses that are 6 months out. So we'll see shit come in, and right now like wood is real coming back. Like everyone's going back to the stains and away from. For a while there, everyone wanted painted everything. Now everything's going back to like wood grain, like heavy. But surprisingly enough, the arches and stuff are coming back. For like 2 years, we didn't do any of those like upper cabinets with the arches and the glass and stuff. Now everything we're doing has like the big corbels and the decorative swirls. Basically, what was in your house when you bought it is now coming back into style, like the big like wood archways and
bro,
shit.
I'm just like cringing thinking about this tile.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
telling you right
and
now, a lot
like,
of it's coming back.
My whole Alphaland is all tile. Like, trust me, I like tile. Like, I like how it looks. It's very modern, but it's not a modern house.
It seems that you are very passionate against the tile. Is Heidi as equally as passionate?
She just
for
wants
tile?
a pretty space. And wood would be hideous to have in the background of a
I feel
photo.
like Heidi wants Dr. Evil's headquarters. Like if she could have it, like every time she shows me what
she
she
wants
likes, it's like
all
concrete slabs, concrete.
But like, and I like that concrete, like that look, but that's a modern house with
not
like
very homey.
That it's not home. It's like a very squared off. It's a modern home, and that's like our current home.
Yeah.
But this new home is not designed like that.
Either I just like have no preference on stuff, or I am like 100% aligned with Taylor's vision for this house, because like everything she said of like, she'll send me all these like inspos, whatever, and I'm like, that looks great, like every time. And I'm not like just like, oh, whatever, like I'm like, it looks really good. On a positive note, how is the fertility thing going?
That's the wood. So I love that wood. I think that looks fantastic.
It does look-
that
that's-
color palette. That looks great.
Christian, you have some nice wood, bro.
That's exactly what's in my house.
But she wants this tile.
like
look,
to a T.
she wants that tile to be the floor.
Personally, look, I don't want to drive. I don't want to
Yeah, bro.
drive
that's my kitchen.
problems in
Yeah,
your
it's beautiful.
relationship.
The same floor.
Beautiful.
Yeah, no, I love the wood. I'm a big wood guy.
If you need it, if you needed at any point votes, I'm team not tile everywhere.
Thanks,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, I think tile's appropriate in places, but I think a lot of tile.
I would love to only have tile in the front entry and then wood the whole house.
The first thing that comes to my mind, I'm telling you, like every time that Taylor and I get out of the shower, every time I say be careful, because like if water is on the tile, it's so slippery that I'll be worried like my dog.
Well, I think
like,
our bathroom will be probably tile.
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm saying if the whole house is like,
Yeah.
you better hope you don't spill anything.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I just my feet hurt already because I'm already at 10.3 thousand steps.
And you know that's accurate because that's a Garmin and not a stupid Apple Watch.
And like, my feet just hurt, walking on tile or like just, I don't know. I want softer, cozy.
Yeah, I had carpet in the apartment, and now my whole house is wood. And I've noticed over the last couple of days, like at the end of the day, like my feet fucking hurt. I don't know if it's just because I'm not used to being on wood floor all
Your
day.
dogs
or
are
like,
barking.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like the arches of my feet, I'm meant to like start wearing like Skechers.
Yo, my feet are always like hurting, but like shout out. So
Those shoes look good.
I posted that these On Clouds, I got like super dirty when I went to New York for the Gymshark thing. Someone that works at On Cloud reached out and they sent me a brand new pair. And they sent Taylor some pairs, and they sent me some of the casual shoes. So not only are they, I love, not a sponsored thing, but these On Clouds, these are called the Cloud 5s. Love them. They're comfortable. You got to get a half size up. You don't. There's like no laces, so you can like kind of slip them on and off. Like they're like elastic
nice.
laces. Oh my god, like they're so good because my feet just hurt all the time. Hey, how's the fertility thing going?
Good. Last month or like 6 weeks ago, I was at 70% efficiency. So it's
Your
probably
powers are
higher
growing.
now. Yeah.
Where were you at? Like
I was at 0.
Okay, and then how quickly did you get to 70 from 0?
4.5 months.
You're at 70 potency right now.
70%. So
Potency.
0 to 70% in 4.5.
So you don't have to get to 100.
No, it could happen now.
Oh, man, this is exciting stuff, man. Mm-hmm. I would if you really
Hopefully the kid didn't fall on the tile floor and chip their tooth.
yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever really thought about how beautiful and kind of like alien weird it is that humans are like, yep, it's like if I just put this little liquid, then boom, the baby will grow inside this belly.
Not just any animal, not just humans.
I know, but it's crazy. Like, you really think about birth.
Dude, I didn't even know Katie was pregnant.
Katie Hearn.
Yeah.
Oh, she delivered that thing in her
posted
room.
a video of him and his new baby, and I'm like, I didn't even know you were having. There's another boy.
4 boys in a
Yeah.
row. That goes against everything you've said
No, it just
about
means
the
that
odds.
we're all gonna have girls. We are
Why
gonna balance
would
that out.
people
That does
in
not
Kentucky
happen
All right, dude.
affect your
All right.
probability?
All right. I know my rights. All right. I know what's gonna
They
happen.
took
here.
our jabs.
They took our jabs. Hayden took our fucking jabs.
That's crazy to have 4.
Telling Heidi to come pick me up.
I don't follow her,
I
but
can
I
give you a
follow
ride
him.
home.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm going that way too. Yeah, I only follow him, and I had no clue she was even pregnant. I'm like, congrats on another kid, but like I didn't know she was.
They delivered in their bedroom.
No.
Yeah.
Listen to this. No, she posted the thing. She said like the nurse, whatever they're called, wasn't even there. It was her and her sister. She basically just had the baby like on her own with her sister.
And
like,
Hayden just was like,
Just caught it.
got it.
yeah.
That's crazy.
I feel like, I mean, maybe not. I've never given birth, obviously, but I feel like after 3,
I knew you were gonna go. I knew. You
I
were
just
gonna
feel like
say-
after 3, like you know what to expect. Like she's probably like I can do this. Like I know what I'm. Like I feel like most people don't want to have their first baby at home, but by the 4th one, you're probably like, I can do that at home real quick. No, am I off on that one?
Heidi's parents had all the kids at home.
Yeah, I just feel like that's crazy.
crazy.
But I feel like maybe this one was more of like an experiment for her, you know. It was like we have 3. We'll see how this one goes. We'll figure it out.
I'm so excited to have kids.
Yeah, me too.
No, same.
I was always on the fence, but like, just like,
You think
Let's
about how
have
much you
something
love your
to do.
dog, and it's like, ooh, this is about to be wild.
imagine if dude could talk. That's basically a kid.
Yeah, I feel like in getting older now, like I don't have anything to do, so I feel like that'll be a little bit. I
think
don't know, I'm like looking forward to like hey, I got to take little Billy to like basketball practice tomorrow night and stuff. For like right now, I'm just like I get home from work and I'm like
Yeah, I'll be like, hey, I got to take my little Billy to basketball practice so he can beat Joe's kid at
bro,
basketball.
your kid's gonna suck. At
And then we go to my house to train him.
yeah, your kid has his own court. This isn't fair.
I'm gonna be such a good damn coach.
Yeah. You know, I'm looking forward to like. I always thought I would like hate that, but now I'm like, I feel like I'm ready for that.
I had so much fun touring those kids and like talking business and like just like I
Yeah.
had so much fun. Like I think that's what I'm meant to do.
It's wild how we're like, you like experience them when they're happening. Like you really realize you're like, I'm at a different phase of my life. Like
Yeah,
the
I'm
things,
older.
The things that I enjoy doing, the things that I like talking about are like, I don't want, like, not only, I was watching, I'm watching these like twins in the Netherlands that make a bunch of money with like Icon, these like 2 Netherlands guys, and they just like are out like partying all the time. And I go, I don't want to do that at all.
Yeah, like I see that guy Nick Narasimwa or something like that. He's a big YouTuber right now. He's like in his 20s, popping off, like killing it, and he's like partying, and like that's like his content. And I'm like, wow, that used to kind of be us.
Yeah.
you know. And now it's just like, man, if he came, I mean, I'd be down to drink, but like,
I would also like,
it's not.
I would also like hate to be single again.
Yeah,
Like I couldn't imagine like getting out into the dating world again and having to do that. Sounds terrible. Luckily,
I mean, you were there 3 years ago, right?
yeah, for
me,
like
it's
7
been-
years.
Yeah, you're gonna
bro.
be 2 years older than me and single.
It's been 8 years since I've been single,
Oh shit.
so I can't even imagine. I've never had an app or
It's
anything.
all apps now.
Yes.
There is no like go to the local bar and pick up a shit. Like you are dependent on.
See, I wouldn't even
sliding
know
into
where
DMs and shit.
what to do.
Yeah.
And if you're a dude, just know that if you match with a girl, she has about 800 other dudes that have matched with her that are like,
Yeah.
like it's banana sandwich.
And if you're not 6'5" and make over $1 million a year, you just kill yourself. Bro, I die when I see these fucking videos of this like fucking manatees of women on like the streets of like New Orleans, and they're like, "What kind of man are you looking for?" And it's like, she's
Minimum
240
$250,000
Bro,
a year.
I'm like, she's 240, never worked out a day in her life. She's like, have a 6-pack, abs, make over 300,000, over 6'5". I'm like, oh yeah,
At least
where you're gonna
50K
start
a month.
Yeah, like that's where you're gonna start your fucking.
Yeah, the perception of like what I've seen a lot of interviews about like what like I guess like today's new age of like single girls are like thinking the reality of what guys make. They'll be like, oh yeah, like he should make like 400,000 a year. It's like, do you understand like do you understand like how hard it is to make this level of income? Yeah, no, it's wild. That's why I'm thankful we have some amazing girls.
Yep.
And that's that. But I think that's a good little place to stop. I got more topics for next time. I know that we were gone for a hot minute, but we're freaking back, getting married in 2 weeks.
Hell yeah.
I think we're doing an
excited
episode
for
with Mona. Mona comes back like next week. She's coming for like 2 weeks. Yeah. She hasn't even seen this warehouse.
Wow.
Yeah. Mona's been in Hawaii. Aloha.
You gonna bring back the table setup for that one?
I don't really know. Actually, what's crazy is, so David was sick, but David was going to come today, and I was actually going to have a 4-way pod. I didn't know if. I'd put a chair.
I got another chair. I got one of those.
I could just put 2 like right here. No,
I have a matching one for that. I need to buy a different chair. So
shit. You never know what you're going to get on Don't Be Sour. New episodes every Monday, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Unless you don't get one, say the outro. Y'all say the outro. Go ahead. The thing I do.
We're on Spotify, all the platforms that do these.
Like
podcasts.
it. I'm not sure what it does, but I think it does something.
Ever forward.
Dude, out.
Close enough. Peace.